Welcome to your free English lesson. This series will focus on common phrases. There are 3 intended learning outcomes for this lesson. 1. We are learning to identify the difference between textbook English and common usage. 2. We are learning that many native speakers do not always use grammatically correct phrases when speaking. 3. We are learning common phrases used in everyday conversation. Native speakers say these phrases all the time, but they are technically wrong. If you say these phrases in a test, they will be incorrect, but in real life, many people use it in common informal conversation. English has rules, but real life is different. Context matters though. Use correct grammar in formal situations. It is important to remember that this series is not to be critical of native English speakers. It is a tool to support people learning English and to help them learn to speak and understand fluently. The phrase, the most easiest way. The correct version, the easiest way. The word most and the suffix est do the same job, so using both together is a double superlative. For short adjectives like easy, we make the superlative by adding the suffix est, est. For example, easy becomes easiest, tall becomes tallest, and fast becomes fastest. The word most is also used to make a superlative, but it is used with longer adjectives. For example, the most beautiful, the most expensive, and the most interesting. In this phrase, easiest already means the most easy, so adding most again is unnecessary. The phrase, that was more better. The correct version, that was better. The adjective good is irregular, which means it does not follow the usual pattern for comparison. Its forms are positive, good, comparative, better, superlative, best. The word better already means more good. Adding more creates a double comparative, so it is grammatically incorrect. Some people say more better in casual speech for humour. Use better on its own in both speaking and writing. The phrase, let's get out of here. The correct version, let's get out of here. Outer is an informal pronunciation of out of. It is common in fast casual spoken English, but it is not considered standard written English. When native speakers speak quickly, out of sounds like outer. It's an example of connected speech, where words are linked together to make speaking smoother and faster. Expect to hear outer in movies, TV shows, songs, and everyday conversation. It is not a grammar mistake. It reflects pronunciation and is important to recognise and understand. The phrase, it was kind of funny. The correct version, it was kind of funny. Kinda is an informal pronunciation and spelling of kind of. It is very common in casual spoken English, and it is used to make a statement sound less direct or less certain. In everyday speech, kind of is pronounced as kinda. It's another example of connected speech, where words blend together. In this sentence, kind of means somewhat or a little. Use kind of in writing and formal speaking. Expect to hear kinda in everyday conversations, movies, TV shows, and songs. It is not a grammar mistake. It is an informal spoken form that reflects how native speakers pronounce kind of. The phrase, they were sorta organised. The correct version, they were sort of organised. Sorta is an informal pronunciation and spelling of sort of. It is very common in casual spoken English and is used to make a statement sound less direct or less definite. In everyday speech, sort of is often pronounced as sorta. This is an example of connected speech, where words blend together to make speaking faster and more natural. In this sentence, sort of means somewhat or to a certain extent. Sorta is not a grammar mistake. It is common in casual conversation and informal writing. The phrases, we should have waited, we could have waited, we would have waited. The correct versions, we should have waited, we could have waited, we would have waited. Shoulda, coulda, and woulda are informal pronunciations of should have, could have, and would have. In fast, natural speech, have is often reduced to an sound. This is an example of connected speech, where words are shortened and linked together. It is not a grammar mistake. Expect to hear shoulda, coulda, and woulda in everyday conversations, movies, TV shows, and songs. Thank you for watching this video. Watch it as many times as you need to master the intended learning outcomes. I hope that the content helped you to learn more about common phrases. Please like and subscribe for more lessons. There is a lot to learn, so don't give up. Keep believing in yourself, and you will learn. See you next time. Bye.